Hi, this is Anna. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll show you how I made these journals. Actually, the journal covers. I'm not going to be making journals, just the covers. So, with some differences, here are the journals I was showing in a previous video. And today we'll be making the covers. I already made few of these covers, so it's the same idea. That is the cover, and then you can decorate it, you can stamp it, you can ink it, stitch around it, whatever you want to do. And then also on the other journals I have fabric here, but today I'll show you how to make these covers. I think they're really cool and very easy to make, and they just made great journals, something that you can take wherever you go. You can take it with you, very easy to handle. So these covers are made with 2 junk mail envelopes, masking tape, Tyvek tape, scissors, scotch, create this permanent glue stick. Then I'm also using adhesive glue, brown paper, book page, paper cutter, and strip of paper or fabric. So, you know, a lot of these things can be replaceable. You can use different envelopes, or you can use something else. You can use different tape, you know, you can use different glue, you can use book page or paper, different paper, scrapbooking paper, but this is what I used for this project. So I have 2, as you can see, used junk mail envelopes. And what I did with the other envelopes, with the other covers, I cut the envelopes to 9 inches in height. So that's what I'm going to do. So the journals will be 9 inches tall. And then I'm just trying to kind of fix the envelope so this is straight. And then also this one. You could glue it underneath it so it stays closed. We could do that too. So see, I'm using old envelopes that I have. Just to use what you already have. Okay, and then this one. Doesn't matter because this is going to be covered. So I'm going to use it in the middle. So now I need my masking tape, and pretty much just on the edge. And then I'm adding the other envelope. I'm leaving about 1/4 of an inch, let's say, and it has to be pretty accurate. And then I am folding this and I'm going around with the tape. So see, I'm going to cover all of this stuff. And that's it. So, you know, you can make sure that's adhered. So that is the cover. Now I'm going to use brown paper. This is brown packaging paper, and I am going to cover this whole thing with glue, and I'm using this glue. So I am covering everything, including the middle right here, and everywhere around the entire surface of these two envelopes. And this glue works beautifully for this project, so this is why I'm using it. So now this whole thing is covered, and you see I had this space left here between the envelopes, so the envelopes are not right next to each other. I left this space here to make room for the spine. So now I am cutting the paper just probably about an inch, and that's it. I will need this paper again. And now I am gluing this part, this paper, to the envelope. So I'm folding this over, and I'm gluing it. Difficult to do it when I'm recording, but I'll try my best. Just like that. Then the other side, so next side over. And with this part here, what I'm doing is I'm making this triangle here, and I'm going to glue underneath it so it stays closed. And then I'm gluing this whole part to the envelope again. So this, and then the same on this side. I'm doing the same. So again, I'll have this triangle here, and then gluing over this part. And then here, I'll have two of these triangle corners. And here also. And then again, I'm covering this part with glue. That's the inside of my inner cover inside of my journal, and I love how it's all crinkled. I love it. So it's going to be like this. So next I'm using my Tyvek tape, and I am measuring the length of the journal. So let's see, somewhere here. And because I don't want to use the whole width, I am cutting this, let's see, I am cutting this in half. kind of hard to do it like this, but I want you to see how I did that. And then I am adding this piece right in the middle here, and this is to reinforce my spine. Next, I'm taking the page that I'm going to be using for the cover. I'm going to use this side, but I'm just trying to cut this part that ripped because I want it straight. And then I'm cutting this in two pieces, into two parts, because one is going to be on the front and one is going to be on the back. And I just need to figure which one I want. Maybe this on the front, either this or this. Okay, I'll do this. So now I'm looking how far I'm going here with the glue. So it's going to be somewhere here. So I marked it so I don't go over with the glue. And now I'm covering this part, this whole side, entirely with the glue, and especially on the edge, because the edge is very important. So this book page is glued all the way to the edge. So I might need to use this so I don't go over my table. So all the way to the edge. So this is important that you don't leave any space, so this adheres all the way, so there are no gaps. And now you need to look, it goes this way, so all the way to the edge, so there's no space left. And you see I went over with the glue a little bit, so I need to be careful. So that's one side, and now the other side is going to be like this. So it is somewhere around here. So I do the same thing with this part. I am gluing over this whole thing as far as I marked it with the pen. So all the way to the edge. And you have to be kind of precise with this. With the edge. Okay, I think I got it. So now I'm gluing this part down. Make sure you don't do it upside down. Make sure the pattern goes the right direction. And all the way to the edge. As I mentioned, this glue is very easy to work with. Kind of difficult to do it when you're recording, but when you don't have to record, you see it's going to be very easy project. So now I'm just trimming these parts. Okay, and the last thing I have to do is the spine. So this is why I have this strip of paper, which now you can use fabric or lace or whatever you have available. I'm going to trim it a little bit because I don't want it to cover too much of my beautiful book page. Beautiful pattern. So now I'm using the adhesive glue for this project. So with the adhesive, I don't go all the way to the edge because this glue will seep through. So I'm leaving a little bit of space, but I do make sure that it's in the middle here. Okay. And I'm covering this part here. So this way you're also not losing any of that beautiful image, because you leave the space empty in there. So you see, you can see the brown bag, brown paper on both sides, but I can just ink it with black ink, and that's going to solve the issue. And now I'm going to put some heavy books on top of it and let it dry, and when it's dry, then I'll bend it, I'll fold it so it looks like these covers. So see, this cover I already inked around and I even stamped it. So I'm going to be making clean journals with these covers, without any ephemera, just clean journals, because I really like the way they are just like that. So very easy. Let me know what you think. I'm going to let it dry, covered with books, let it dry, and it's going to be another journal cover. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was pretty straightforward. If you have any questions, let me know, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.